Have you been looking online for Gunpla, and you found a kit that you really wanted, but you weren't sure if it was legit or not? Today's Gunpla Primer is all about how to spot a bootleg kit from a real kit. Buckle up, pilots, because this tutorial is all for you. It's time for Gunpla Primer. What's going on, comrades? It's your Supreme Leader Coldbane here today, and for Gunpla Primer we are talking about how to spot the difference between a legitimate kit like this double Zeta that I'm working on now, or a bootleg kit. So, one of the things I will say is there are so many bootlegs out there that are flooding the market now, just because Gunpla has become such a hot hobby since that what shall not be named happened a few months back, or about a year or two ago. We as hobbyists have been seeing more bootlegs hit the market, more of them hitting like those aftermarket stores, not like USA Gundam Store or Gundam Pros or New Type. Legitimate sellers usually do not buy those, but you know, say you're looking for a certain kit that you can't find there and you want to find it on eBay or Amazon. Wish has them sometimes, and I don't shop Wish, but that's just me. But this video today is here to teach you all about how to spot your bootlegs and how to keep yourself from getting caught up in buying one. So the first thing I will say is the box art is always going to be a major indicator. Most HGUC kits, or any kind of Universal Century, or any kit in general from Bandai, should have box art that looks like this. You know, before looking at the major giveaway on the bottom here, the box art should look like this, but it should also have a Bandai logo. Now, that's not to say that all kits should look like this. These HG kits that are from the Universal Century tend to look like this. The After Colonies HG AC kits also have the box art like this. Seed kits sometimes have interesting artwork. Double O kits sometimes have their own interesting artwork, but you want to definitely look for some of the telltale factors here. If you're buying in America, a lot of your older kits, because this sticker here has gone away, you should have seen something along the lines of Bluefin Brands. If my camera would focus on it, there it goes. But you should have seen a symbol from Bluefin Brands, or a sticker like this right here. That's not entirely true anymore. Bluefin is now Bandai, so they've kind of merged together, and I think the Bluefin label is starting to go away now. So you won't see that as much, but that Bandai logo that's printed onto the box should be a dead giveaway. If it's not printed on the box and you can peel that off, that's a fake kit. Again, bootleggers are getting good though, so this box art is going to be an indicator, but it's also not going to be an indicator. That Bandai logo should be blue. Older kits sometimes have the red in there for the more difficult kits as well. But the box art should also contain something that looks like it's a scene from the anime, or show something in the lines of, you know, another vehicle from the series there. One of the things I will say that you also have to look out for is the side art as well. The whole box itself, when looking at the box, should have some pretty good side art to it. That's if you're finding this physically in a store, or if you're finding if when you get the box it looks legit. Another thing you want to look out for with these kits is the quality of the kit. So for instance, right now, like I said, I'm working on the double Zeta as of filming this. It is a really interesting kit, to say the least, but one other thing you'll notice here, as you can see from me holding it with it being a little whitewashed, because my ring light is super bright today and I can't seem to get OBS to not hate it. As you can see, there is a very good set of color separation, and I'm gonna bring this a little closer so y'all can see some of the details. As you can see there with the details are really well done there. Fake kits are not going to have that great detail there. You're not going to see fantastic detail in a in a third-party kit. Like you can see here that everything's kind of separated nicely. The parts are carved properly. We have pretty good joints on here. They aren't really terrible. Now, that's not to say Bandai doesn't have terrible joints on some kits. As we saw with my Zeta kit in the previous video I did for after report, that Zeta kit was it's a grenade. It's very loose. But you know, you'll notice things like the details need to be they're not too precise, or there's something wrong with the details here. The decals are another dead giveaway. If you see a kit and those decals look plain Jane, there's no real detail in them, and they're missing that Bandai logo, or they may be even water slide decals only, a lot of times that could be an issue as well. That's not to say that you don't get water slide decals with an HG kit. You can get those, but color separation, part separation, all of that could be an indicator. The parts quality could be an indicator as well, like how well the parts go into the kit. Runners are a big indicator. If you're missing parts on your runner, like say you get a runner like this immediately, that's also a big indicator that you could be dealing with a third-party kit, because Bandai normally quality checks a lot of their stuff. You're not going to find too many missing pieces. You're not going to find the box looking like or the runners looking like they're not completely color separated. Older kits, yes, you would find a lot of the same color on a runner, but now they've got better quality part separation. Parts movement wise, you're going to see, like, now this doesn't move properly right now because I haven't really, I don't think this foot moves, but like you see here, this joint in here, that joint setup is going to be a lot better than like a third-party kit, because some third-party kits use some terrible joint measures. Your polycaps are going to look pretty crisp too. They're not going to look kind of messed up, or you're not going to have a weird polycap. Sorry, my throat's dry. But you're not going to have a weird polycap that they tell you to put in there, and the instructions are going to be pretty clear too. So that's another thing you want to look for. So one of the things I will say to look out for as well is when I brought up that Bandai logo, is there are several companies out there that mimic this logo pretty well, or put the grading of the kit here, or not the grading, but the scale of the kit there. So you'll see like a 1/144 scale or a 1/100 scale or anything like that. Watch out for that. That is a big indicator. Another thing too is you want to look at, if you're looking at these kits and wanting to get these kits, also look at who your third-party dealer is. Gao Gao is a terrible bootlegger. They're really horrible about it, and they're pretty good at making it look official, look legit. But instead of having Bandai there, they'll have Gao Gao, and it's usually kits that are very popular kits. Be careful about that, because you're buying possibly one of the worst products that you could get that will give you a terrible building experience with that kit. There are some great third parties out there. Third parties are a lot different. Dayban usually does stuff that's kind of geared. Dayban and Dragon Momoko kind of do stuff that is geared towards their own stuff. Sometimes Dragon Momoko does spins on kits. They're great third-party kits. I've got a couple of third-party kits. Or I've got one third-party kit in general that I love, and I'm hoping to grab another one here soon. And I can't wait to start building those. But that's another thing you want to look at, is who is your producer? Where is it coming from? What stores you buy from are also a big indicator. Usually buying from eBay, you want to watch and see where that kit's coming from eBay. If you're buying from a country that's known for having knockoff products, or doesn't have good like control law when it comes down to reproductions and fakes and bootlegs and things of that nature, that's one of the things you want to kind of look out for. You know, there's so many countries out there that are notorious for using that method to make a profit versus actually helping, you know, kind of cut back on the fake kits and the third-party knockoffs that are not third-party knockoffs, but the knockoff kits or anything where they can get away with making a double Zeta kit that does not go together, but they're looking to churn out a quick buck. So like I said, that's another thing you want to watch out for, is quality and who produces and where they produce from. Those are huge indicators there. Lastly, another thing you want to look at is the price of the kit, with shipping included and all that. Sometimes your bootleggers will sell the kit for a lot cheaper because they're wanting to get this out onto the market, because hey, it's an easy buck to make if you can con some guy who's into the hobby like myself into buying a kit from, you know, another country. And there goes runners. I'm dropping runners. You want to make sure that, like, if the price seems to be too good to be true, then 9 times out of 10 it is way too good to be true, because you're either A, getting robbed, or B, you're buying a bootleg kit, which is still getting robbed in my opinion. I will say some third-party kits though are really good, and I'm not discouraging third-party, I'm discouraging bootleg and knockoff kits that really shouldn't be out on the market. Again, you know, if you want a third-party kit, there are 2 companies I highly recommend. The rest of them, be careful with what you get. With that being said, though, comrades, I'm hoping that these tips and these hints kind of helped you out there a little bit. Again, box art, quality of the kit, checking out the price of the kit as well. Those are some things you need to kind of look out for when it comes down to knowing if whether or not this kit is legit, or if it's going to be, you know, your worst mistake you ever made. But yeah, comrades, that's it for today's video. Thank y'all so much for watching. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Y'all can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, all of my social medias. There is a link tree in the description below. Check out the links in the description for my sponsor, Dubby. Dubby makes some amazing products that are great for gamers, great for content creators. It's a good energy drink that does not leave you feeling jittery, doesn't mess up your stomach, doesn't really do all those things that like other energy drinks do for me. I've been drinking their product now since I found out about them through a good friend, and ever since then it's been just such an amazing, I love their product. It's so good. I drink it through every stream. I drink it whenever I make this content. It's so good, guys. So definitely go check out Dubby. Use the coupon code ColdBane at checkout to get 10% off your purchase. Again, ColdBane, the first part of the channel's name. Go try it. Go drink it. It's definitely worth the money, guys. But also check out our merch shop where you can snag some KBG merch to help support the channel. I'm constantly working on new ideas for merch, so definitely go check that out. But leave a comment below. Let me know if you have any other things that you noticed. You know, if you have some pointers yourself that you want to leave in there, leave those in there as well, because you know the Gunpla community always could use good pointers. You know, we're always here to help. So anyway, comrades, that's it for today's video. I want to thank y'all so much for watching. Much love, and das vidanya.